finish. You motherfuckers.
I'm ready. Oh.
Ha 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 ha. What? Oh,
Joe,
Where's my headphones?
Joe, right here, buddy. I got you, dude.
What the hell?
Fucking
this teamwork.
got you, dude.
What a team.
Yeah, bro.
You guys are the cutest little team.
Right before we started, John does that thing he does where he needs to say something, but he has nothing to say, so he's looking at his phone, he goes, yeah. And we weren't talking about anything. No one had said a thing.
I've been afraid of silence my entire life.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
The Dodgers are back, and you're all...
Dodgers back.
It's
I
gotta suck.
just want to wrap my lips around a fucking gun.
Nice cock.
Yeah, around a nice cock. Yeah.
You should suck off another cholo.
Yeah.
Do you really suck off a cholo?
You gotta get knee pads, my friend. You can't
Dude, that
get
was
on
so
your
funny.
knees blowing dudes.
Well, you know
that
what's
long.
funny is the security guard after that happened was like, "You should get knee pads, bro." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna fucking bartend like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, are you crazy?"
So what actually happened?
So it's very busy. It's like late at night. The Dodgers are coming back. All the buses are coming back, and then
It is very funny, the Dodgers people... We just picked you up at Union Station, and there's hordes of Dodger fans getting on buses, and it feels almost like... I don't know, like they're like
Racist.
slaves or something. Yeah, like a trail of Dodger tears.
Well, it's horrific, and they get on these buses outside my bar, like thousands of them. And
Thousands
they get
of
on,
them.
Thousands.
Them.
Those people.
Vermin.
They're great people. I have very fun.
best people.
There's very good. They're very good people.
Yeah, of course.
Right, but like every once in a while, there's just a stone cold retard, and like this guy's coming back.
Every once in a while, you do get a guy. It's like he's
Oh.
planning on getting shot
you
after
have
the game.
Yeah, you have a lukewarm
Yeah.
IQ, and like
All right, relax.
this guy coming back.
They all have a lukewarm IQ.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's a
Every
fact.
one of these people.
John is that's not unreasonable. John is right.
well,
About
some of them are very. Anyways, fuck it. Anyway, so
Some Dodger fans are
I
really
like
smart.
them. Yeah, some of them are cool. I like some. I have Dodger regulars. Like every year, I'm like fucking Gilbert Grape with the Airstream trailers. Like all my
Yeah.
Dodger.
Some of them do have
regulars
no
come in.
money. Because they've spent it all on like Mitchell and Ness like Dodger like apparel, and I feel like they go when they sleep in the park and they set up their Fernando Valenzuela jersey like a tent, and they sleep in their merch.
There is actually some sick ass gear though. Like this year, I've seen some really cool.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, tell the
and-
fights.
Blue
I'm trying
Heaven
to
on
tell
Earth.
the fight. Anyway, so it's late at night.
Let's
My
talk about
barback,
merch really quick.
My barback comes up to me and she's like brand new and she's like some guy's screaming at his girlfriend in the corner. And I look over and lo and behold, I see like that like you know like a meme of the guy talking to the girl.
Yeah.
It's like he's like in this woman's face, like like screaming at her, and she's just standing there like it's two Latinos. And
You don't say.
yeah, and
Big
this guy's actually
frickin'
big.
surprise.
This guy's like I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe. He was like 6'2", 6'3", like 220.
Dude.
And he's being very aggressive
He's
with a
very
woman.
aggressive.
With a
to a
woman,
woman, very aggressive
Two
to a
of them
woman.
were.
Yeah,
They were like arguing over who gets first dibs on a punch.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna marital rape you, but he
I'm gonna marital rape you, bitch.
Dog?
All right, how about this? We both take turns. You take her to your Dodge Charger and
no,
beat
no,
the
no.
shit out of her. I take her to my Dodge Charger and beat the shit out of her.
It was a Latina and a Latino. It was just two people. It was a woman and a man.
Okay.
And the man was yelling at the woman, and then my bouncer, who I'm gonna be honest with you, love the guy, great guy. He's just not intimidating at all. Mm-hmm.
Is it the guy that I met?
He's not intimidating.
The barback?
Yeah.
No, the bouncer.
The bouncer guy.
That's what I met, right?
Yeah, he's from
The
Philadelphia.
Asian guy?
No,
the
This
other
guy's
guy-
from Philadelphia.
He kind of seems like he was like a bouncer at like a GameStop or something.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha, yeah.
I've seen him he's a good bouncer, but he's the part of being a bouncer is when you show up to a situation. There's got to be a point where you're sitting there going, "Oh fuck, this guy's kind of scary."
Yeah.
like you got to be 6'5" or be jacked or some shit. Guy goes over there and is like, "Hey man, you got to go." And immediately this 6'2", like 220-pound Latino's like, "No." Like, I'm just going to keep yelling at my girlfriend. And I see it get worse. And then all of a sudden, all these other guys in the bar start coming around. And they're like in his face. The situation's escalating. All of a sudden, Latino's going, "Oh, 3 against 1, 3 against 1. Like, all this stuff. And I go over and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, you got to leave too." And then
He's posturing up like he's going to swing.
he's going to start swinging. And he
God.
starts pushing my bouncer away because people are getting close to him. Second he pushes my bouncer grabs him, starts dragging him out.
And at this point, you are soaking wet, flicking your bean.
Well, I'm
aren't
soaking
you?
wet because the woman threw her beer in my face.
Oh,
which I'm like,
shit,
yeah,
what?
I was like, "This is great. This is fantastic." And I'm drenched with
like,
IPA.
it's not blue.
And then the bouncer hits the guy hits my bouncer right at the threshold door. The bouncer pushes him on the ground.
He punches the bouncer?
Yeah, he hits him in the
Oh
shoulder.
my god, it was a fucking
Oh, wait,
battle royale.
Yeah.
Okay, so he aiming
Yeah.
for the face, hit the shoulder?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened. I was behind him when it happened, and then I see him move like that. My bouncer pushes him on the ground, and I jump on the guy's back and put him in a. I'm gonna be honest with you. Intense rear naked choke. Like
Wait.
perfect arm under the chin. Like you can do nothing. Like perfect.
Did he go down?
He went down on his fucking face, dude. And I think he busted his
So
teeth
you
out.
jumped up onto his back?
No, he went down and then I
Classic.
jumped
Oh,
on
got it,
top of
got
him
it,
while he's
got
on the
it.
ground and I got his back.
That's a Maurice.
You went Maurice,
Full Maurice.
Dude,
full Maurice on him.
I'm so pissed because I really wanted to do a leg lock. But I just got the rear naked, and I'm squeezing the fuck out of him. I'm
Are you
really
talking about a
squeezing him.
body lock with your...
I want to do a body lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, body lock. I want to
John
do a
was
body
like,
lock.
it was either rear naked choke or I shit in my hand and I throw it at him. Those are two options.
I hit him with my favorite coconut. No,
I have him in a rear naked choke, so I unzip his pants. Jacking him off.
There really is no funnier visual to me than holding a man against his will and jacking him off. It just kills me. You have
great.
his legs wrapped around your legs. He can't move at all, and he's just like this. And you are furiously jacking him off.
And regardless of how much he hates it, he feels great when he
feels
starts
incredible.
coming.
Yeah.
There is a moment where he's
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm not gay, I'm not gay.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
And then he comes and you whisper in his ear, you go, yeah, that's right, baby. I got you.
I'm literally screaming at him like this. Like I'm like, is this what you wanted? Like I'm screaming. I'm like, is this what you wanted? Like it's fucking. What did I say? I was like, you see what happens? Like I'm screaming.
You were like...
I was in full Maurice
red.
mode. Yeah, I
You
was
were
like red.
The actual
'Cause I was-
MMA meme.
It was crazy because it was just like, fuck, I've never done this to a man, and I'm really choking the fuck out of him.
He was much bigger than you, right?
He was scary.
Damn.
Yeah, and I wish, and this black lady had her camera out, but she was like old and only took 2 photos, and there was, I'm not.
Photos?
Yeah, I was like, take a video.
God damn it.
She had.
Anyways, I see him start doing that, like,
God damn it, that stupid black bitch.
there's a point when you're getting choked like that where you can't inhale or exhale. It's just like,
Did he start tapping or...
no, he just started like, I got breath. And
Oh,
when he started
shut
doing
up.
that, and I was
Just
like, are you
tap,
done?
you fucking cuck.
We didn't know how to. Didn't know how.
It's a fucking universal tap.
universal,
It's a
yeah.
dumbass.
It's universal.
So I realized I'm like I don't want to Daniel Penny him. So I'm like, are you done? Like he stop moving. I get off of him, and then my bouncer is behind me and was like, yo, fuck this guy. And then right when I take off my choke, he just starts assuming another choke. The guy's like done at this point, and my bouncer starts cranking his fucking neck back. And I was like, Ryan, you're fucking him up. Like, don't do this.
Also rear naked or gets in?
Ryan didn't know how to do the thing. He just had him like this.
Neck crank.
Neck crank, yeah. And that might have been why his teeth were bleeding, honestly.
Oh,
Now
that
I'm thinking
definitely,
about
that will do
yeah.
it.
Wow.
The dude got up, and it was just like Jennifer's body blood. And I was like, man, you got fucked up.
What an
by
interesting
2 white
reference
boys.
for blood.
Wait, remember this? Remember the fucking teeth?
I know, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
And then a mob of people came up and they were like, Cain Velasquez, I can't believe you're here. Nice to meet you, sir. Can I get a picture with you?
it was very sick, and he was a little bitch.
They're like,
He
Maurice,
was
it's
like
so
a
good to meet
massive
you,
little
man.
bitch.
Yeah, he really like this
Maurice and Cain Velasquez together?
He really crumbled for a big guy.
He looked
How
like
drunk
a
was
massive-
he?
Oh, he was fucked up.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure. Yeah. I mean, if he had his wits up, but also being drunk can also be kind of a performance enhancing substance.
You know what
Now
I'm
you're
going to start
getting-
doing if any big
crank.
drunk guy tries to fight me?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out a switchblade and cut him and watch all his blood leave his body because it's thinning his blood. You're a drunk.
Oh yeah, squirt. Yeah,
That's my move. I cut him. And I go,
Stab
try.
him?
No, not a stab. I just go, really? I grab their head. I go, I slice it. And he's like, what the fuck? And I go, you're drunk. Your blood is thinner than ever. You'll never patch this wound.
Kill me. He goes, this is a death sentence.
Have fun with that wound, Casper.
Imagine grabbing a man's wrist.
You just grab it. Yeah, like Albert Brooks in Drive when he kills that guy.
Yeah.
He goes, it's okay. It's okay. It'll be over soon. People never realize that if you're drunk, it's hard to stop a bleed.
But it was. He kept threatening to come back.
Imagine if that was my move. I've done that. Like I do it like 10 times a month. You guys are like, Devin, you're almost killing people like every Friday.
You're teaching a jiu-jitsu class, and you're like, okay, class, here's what we do. You go, here's the knife, right? And now come up here. You go, come up here, Hector. Okay, let me.
Okay, Hector, you have to be hammered for this.
Now watch what I do to his hand, guys.
Now, what do we do in a situation like that?
You just cut the hand, you slice it.
And that's how you do it.
And so that will kill him. If he's drunk enough, he will bleed to death on that.
He's got to be drunk enough. Can't be sober for this.
Key is they have to be drunk.
Nah, it sucked ass. My knee's all fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just bruised or is it scraped or?
It's scraped and bruised. Like went down on my knee.
Damn.
It's all swollen right here. It sucks.
But you're a hero again.
You are a hero.
Fucking massive hero, dude.
Does anyone ever find out about this and help bring you?
By the way,
flowers
John
or
is not the bouncer.
gifts and
John's-
goodies?
Oh, I didn't do anything.
No, but you're not supposed to. You should have a bouncer.
He was way bigger than my bouncer, and I just was like, cops always have two guy, one guy.
You got to quit that fucking job. bud.
Honestly, this is my last Dodger season. That's it.
Yeah? Where are you going to work?
I don't know, man.
Another bar?
Maybe.
The Hate Watch podcast.
Hey, watch podcast. Yeah.
We should
He's a
we
Marine.
should get a
He
bar
needs
in
to
here.
climb,
Yeah.
and he needs to eat bananas.
Yeah.
You can get a couple
free.
days at
Pick
some
bugs
like,
out of some hair.
why don't you get a couple days at a fucking like one of these like loser joints?
The bike
these, like,
shed will
these
hire me.
modern bullshit plays.
The bike shed will hire me like immediately.
The bike
Or-
shed, the nice
buddy,
one?
that would be so much better.
That would be
I talked to
great.
him
I
already.
love that place. It's so fake. It's such
never
a
been there.
fake.
It's very
biker
corny,
place.
but the fucking food is so good.
They have good
It's
food.
so good.
You could go get a tattoo of like Betty Boop in
I
between,
hate
like
it.
eating like eggs Benedict.
Wait, I don't know where that is. Where is that?
It's in like the arts district. It's
It's at
this
the
real.
ass end of the arts district.
It's really like nice and really clean
By
and
Little Bear?
totally non-motorcycle culture.
Okay.
Tom Hardy and Ewan McGregor own it.
Oh.
I didn't even know.
Oh, they own it?
I've
Yeah,
been
they
there
own it.
100 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why
It's a weird-
It's the original
It's a
locations
strange
in London.
duo.
It's
that,
two alpha dudes that are secretly gay as shit.
They both love
I don't know,
motorcycles.
Ewan is like an alpha dude.
Well, I guess Ewan's not. Where has Ewan been, by the way?
I don't know.
He's awesome, man.
Ewan, where are you?
I mean, he did the Obi-Wan show. That sucked
Right.
ass. And-
He did a new motorcycle documentary recently.
So he's big into motorcycles.
He's huge into motorcycles.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does documentaries where he goes around the world on motorcycles.
Yeah.
like
I like-
literally.
I love
around.
Ewan.
He seems like the nicest guy.
He's a great actor, too.
Yeah, he
Not enough Ewan around lately.
But the first one was in London, second one was in LA.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I like that place. You can get a job there.
Tom Hardy's having a little bit of a comeback, huh?
Is he? What's he doing?
It seems like he's in that new Pierce Brosnan mob show, and then there's that new movie Havoc coming out that he's starring in.
I like Tom Hardy, but I'm also getting a little sick of him inventing an accent that's never existed before for every character he has.
I want Taboo.
Every movie he's like he's kind of Tom Hardy kind of fell victim to that whole thing where like Ryan Gosling decided to play autistic guys that don't speak, and Tom Hardy decided to play autistic guys that like do, but they're from like the city.
Yeah.
So they always have their hands in their pockets and they just have they like run a bar, but they have an accent that's not from New York. It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, the accent in the drop is fucking nuts.
I love the drop.
We
but
don't know where you're coming from, and then people are going to wonder about it.
Well, he was
about
supposed to be
that.
sort of autistic in that, right?
Yeah, but every movie he plays, even in the Bike Riders, he's like,
Well, here's the thing. Well, right, is it, we're going to.
you're like, who are you? You're from a land that doesn't exist
he
in
does
this
it
movie.
in Venom as well. Yeah, you're right. All of his
Yeah.
Bike Riders, he does it.
I love him. I think it's kind of like a trick. It's
It's
kind of like an
interesting.
acting choice
That's a
trick.
cowardly trick.
Coward, dastardly
Cowardly
trick.
trick. He's afraid to act.
He's a
Hey.
coward.
He's a great actor.
Pattinson does the same
But-
thing. He always picks a weird fucking accent.
Oh, like in Mickey 17.
Which here, right now,
I hated that.
I get shot every day, and I'm dumb.
You know where that started with Hardy was that Prohibition movie he did.
Yeah, with Tom Holland. that
Lawless.
fucking
My
little-
friend was in that movie and was on set, and he said he would just take a piss wherever he wanted.
Tom
Like,
Holland,
all
or
day.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
And Jason Clarke.
That was a
What
great
the
movie.
fuck did where's Jason Clarke been?
He was in that second Planet of the Apes movie, Dawn. It's fucking great in that.
Dawn is the best.
Dawn's the best one.
He was John Connor like 4 Terminators
yeah,
ago.
yeah. He's actually he was an Oppenheimer last year as well.
I hope he's enjoying himself.
Welcome back to the movie pod.
You know who, speaking of flicks, folks, I mean, you know who's never letting the system take him down is the great Alec Baldwin.
Are you pouring Guinnesses into a thermos off screen?
Yeah, I don't really get why you're doing that.
Because I don't have any cups.
Can I see it?
I just drink it out of the can.
Because
sick.
that's Connor. Any self-respecting fucking Mick knows you don't drink Guinness out of the can.
Sorry.
bozo.
Actually, I
sorry.
think those cans are designed.
There's a ball in here.
I
You're
thought
supposed
that
to drink it out of
too.
the can.
Really?
No, there's
No,
you're
you're
supposed
not.
to pour
thought
them.
that You're supposed to pour them.
Really?
Best enjoyed poured into a glass. So
Poured in
you
your
know,
boyfriend's ass.
Am I right?
Best enjoyed in your boyfriend's ass.
I find that a little A little old, John.
Juvenile?
I find that old. And
I thought that was a really good one.
I'm never gonna stop.
Kind of think that's the heartbeat of the show. If I'm
Never
being
gonna
honest
stop.
with you guys.
Those are my favorite jokes.
well, I'm over it.
Well,
Give me
too
your
bad
hand.
for you, bud.
Just a box cutter.
Speaking of movies, Rust. Dude, the trailer's out.
Hell yeah.
This movie's real. They made this movie.
Can we watch this?
I mean, whatever. Let's
fuck
try it out. I think we can.
We haven't gotten banned for anything in
no.
a really long time.
We've watched. I think you just get copyrighted, and we've never made a cent on YouTube because we care about the people. We want to give the people what they want and do the best show possible. So Rust. It's a movie about a gunslinger who has it out for cinematographers. Oh. He's in the Old West. He's traveling in the Old West, and he just keeps trying to find anybody behind a camera that he could shoot right between the eyes.
You're heading to a canoe.
He's like, I hear there's a cinematographer in Laredo.
Would be a great rewrite.
A tumbleweed blows, and then it's Rust, and he's in the town. They go, everybody runs into the saloon.
Rust walks in and he goes, I heard there's a cinematographer that only uses natural sunlight in this town. I gotta hit Silver City. There's a cinematographer.
prop master.
A bounty hunter told me you guys have an armorer who isn't really trained.
I heard there's a blue-haired dykey armorer in this town.
By the way, I'm glad we're all on the same page. Just assuming his name is Rust in the movie. I don't know if it is.
name's gotta be
He's not
Rust.
Rust.
Yeah,
He's gotta be Rust.
I hope so.
He better be Rust. Let's check
Trailer
it
opens
out.
and goes, "Hello, it's me, Rust."
How does this freaking gun work? It's me, Rust. Anyone
box
know
of
gun
bullets.
safety? It's
Yeah.
Rust.
He's holding the gun on somebody. He's like, put the camera down.
It would have been sick if they just rewrote it and decided to make it about a guy who kills cinematographers.
Yeah.
I think
That'd be
they
a
should
really
make
fun. They should just made the movie meta as hell.
He just
I would
keeps
like to see
shooting-
a 3D release
Yeah.
of this, right? 3D, and he's pointing the gun at the camera, and the bullet whizzes like,
Yeah.
you're like, ooh.
Yeah,
It
it's-
goes through the woman's head, and then the brain matter is coming out the crowd. People are reaching.
The whole movie is Alec Baldwin riding town to town, and he keeps he keeps shooting those guys that used to take the pictures where the smoke it like explodes.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
old timey pictures. He's just riding through town like. "Pah!"
Does you mind if I get a picture? Go, okay,
Yeah.
you ready? Okay.
There's
Thanks.
nothing more I hate than someone behind a camera.
Guys, let's go see Rust in 40X.
I'm so excited to see this. Nice. Couple silhouette of cowboy.
Beautiful. Looks great.
The only order that exists in this world is the order we impose.
Did you hear about the fella that shot our director?
We're all actors here, fella.
Did you hear?
There's marijuana on this set.
Did you hear the Albuquerque PD are heading straight towards us because the lead in the movie shot the director?
Armor likes to party a little bit.
Did you hear that dykey tattooed armor loaded the gun with real bullets? Looks like we're in pretty big trouble, partner. This movie won't be released for years.
You see her body cam? Didn't look so good for her.
Totally self-aware of the moment in the movie.
He's got nothing.
Holy shit.
God bless the wicked.
I mean, it kind of looks okay, just like from the shots. Like,
Yeah.
it looks better than like what was that fucking awful movie with Christian? Remember that? I mean, they don't make
Savages?
Hostels.
Hostels,
Hostels
yeah.
was a piece of shit.
Massive.
Yeah, he keeps working with that guy, and it's
Bale?
Yeah, Bale. What's the director's name? He made a Crazy Heart and Out of the Furnace.
Scott Cooper, I think.
Scott Cooper.
Yeah.
One hit wonder, and Bale's attached himself to him.
What was his one hit?
Fucking no,
Crazy Heart. Crazy Heart won like Oscars and
It
stuff.
won Best Picture and all that stuff. His first movie.
Liked Out of the Furnace.
I like that.
Out of the Furnace is okay. I don't understand the end of Out of the Furnace where it all leads up to Christian Bale like finally needing to kill these psychopaths, and he keeps using a like a World War II
Yeah, he's using
rifle
a
that he
hunting
has to
rifle.
keep like
Yeah.
cocking. I'm like, what a terrible idea, you dumbass.
He's going to take down this criminal ring with a musket real
Yeah.
quick. I'll be right back.
They continue to pay my bills.
We got to get more marijuana on this set and live ammunition.
Look at Russ.
He goes, if I got one
Look at Russ, Johnny.
piece of advice for you, never pick up a camera.
The kid's asking him questions about who he is, and he's like, "You heard about me? Yeah, no, I hate people that film in 16:9. Feller down in Silver City like to use film instead of digital. I blew his head straight off.
No one can tell the difference.
He's pretentious. It's all just self-satisfying bullshit.
You show me 70 millimeter next to a 4K projection, and you tell me what the difference is.
No one. It's not Scorsese, not Paul Thomas Anderson, not Christopher Nolan.
He goes,
no one can tell you.
He goes, Sean Baker shot Tangerine on an iPhone.
You know, Vista Vision's a bunch of shit.
Time to digitize. It's 2025.
50 millimeter
He says that by the fireplace in the Old West. He goes, time to digitize. It's 2025.
Chili out of a potty. Time to digitize. Just like spits a piece of cartilage out.
He's Postmates some food to the fire.
Time to digitize.
We got to bring Hollywood Abe watch back for this
Rust.
movie.
Yeah, we'll do it for Rust. I'm pretty sure is that the didn't the shooting happen in a church?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be the plays.
Oh.
Right here. Right here. See this fucking.
Oh, no.
Put the camera down.
Down, fella.
Rust.
Heaven ain't waiting on neither one of us.
Is that a camera on you?
He goes, somebody put real bullets in this gun.
What if his idea of a duel was like you take a camera and I have a gun and we each do 10 paces.
So if you film me, you win. And if I kill you, I win.
We're done around. You try to take a picture and I try to shoot you in the head.
It goes tomorrow, golden hour.
Wow, she's not listed in the credits.
She's dead.
Well, she still worked on some of it.
That's so cold-hearted. Like, well, she's dead. So,
Well,
yeah.
moving
You know,
on.
she's listed in the cemetery.
She was in the obituaries listed in the
That's
LA
how they-
Times this week.
That's how they acted. Everyone on set was like, well, I guess there's more Cheez-Its and goldfish for me. Somebody's doesn't need lunch.
Somebody just got extra cheese.
More mini Gatorades for me.
Ooh, a liquid death. Don't mind if I do.
La la.
He's at craft services. He's like, can I have an extra scoop of the protein?
I mean, someone's got to eat it.
What was the lady's name?
Helena Hutchins.
Can I have
Rest
Helena's
in peace.
scoop, please?
Helena's scoop. They go, okay, who gets a lead a scoop today? They got a loudspeaker.
I'm Ming and said, Helena's not going to miss it, guys.
We're drawing straws for Helena's scoop. Everybody get her.
Can I have Helena's cappuccino?
They go, no, fuck off.
Everyone here will get a Helena cappuccino at one point, okay?
Baldwin's
Just be
like, no,
patient.
shut up, it's mine. I get her. I killed her.
That's Old West rules. If I kill you, I get it.
He's like fucking Boba Fett.
He goes, I killed her. It's my scoop. You didn't kill her. If you killed her, it would be you could have her scoop, but you didn't. I do all the dirty work on this fucking set. My scoop, my kill.
How long did they take a break from filming before they resumed it?
I don't know.
That had to be the craziest coming back to
Couple
set
years,
moment.
yeah.
For Alec Baldwin to be like, so that was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, did he come back? Did Baldwin come back? I know they filmed more.
I think he must. I don't know if
No
they
way.
had filmed the whole movie by the time.
Well, I wonder if they just changed the story big time, like they kill him off.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna be on like a press run for this movie? Like, do you think he'll be at, like the red carpet premiere of this movie?
But he's also so shameless right now with Hilaria.
Yeah, he's doing that whole reality show where she just keeps fucking, kicking him in the nuts in bed and calling him a little like fucking idiot.
Going to the red carpet premiere of this as Alec Baldwin's got to be the coolest move of all time. Like just getting your photo taken on the red carpet. Everyone's too afraid to do it.
I'm actually surprised there's any pictures of him anymore. You would think that people would be terrified.
He's on the red carpet. He just
It's
keeps
like looking at Medusa.
He's on the red carpet, just like hinting that he has a gun in his waist, just at every photographer.
He does that to the paparazzi. He goes, all right, cool.
Here he is talking about his relationship
We
with
go out to the
Hilaria.
lobby, we meet them all. And her boyfriend comes and I'm like, hey, how you doing?
And I was like, I'm going to stay over here.
And you can't pay attention to what he's saying. He's standing right here talking to me.
Sometimes I see a woman like this, and for whatever reason, I can't help but think, like, I wonder if there's something, like, beyond, like, she's annoying, but I wonder if also she takes, like, huge shits.
That would be how?
I don't know. Just, like, that's her weird thing, where you, like, get a girl that's all petite and shit, and then you wife her up and stuff, and then you're, like, all... Like the first week of like living together, you're like, oh my god, she's taking
it's
fucking
coming up out of the bowl
it's
somehow.
like Cleveland steamers like every day,
And she won't flush for some reason.
I feel like
she's a huge pig.
I feel like every girl I know takes huge shits because every girl I know goes, I haven't shit in 3 days.
Right.
Almost
build
every
them
girl
up.
I've ever met is like, I haven't shit in like 3 or 4 days.
They are always constipated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they finally release, it's got to be gigantic.
I mean, I think every man likes to imagine that we don't want to think they ever have to take a shit, but when we have to come to grips with the fact that they do, we like to think it's like little rabbit turds.
Yeah.
I like to picture that it's just diarrhea.
Diarrhea, pure,
Diarrhea.
pure
Perfect
liquid,
diarrhea. It's like really like
refined.
yeah. So it's not gross.
Yeah. It's not gross. It's piss out of your ass.
Of course.
It's diarrhea.
Dumbass.
It's not gross.
It's not gross, dumbass. It's diarrhea.
Devin is such a fucking wise ass, by the way. He's over at my house uploading Jock Weeks the other day. And he's like, because I have way faster internet. And there's like a moment of silence. And he's like, Joey, by the way, I know that you and Connor like have this bit about how you love doing diarrhea, but you should really try psyllium husk.
First of all, it's insulting. It's not a bit.
So
a
then
lifestyle.
I had my own
Joey
moment of
really
silence,
got upset
and
at me.
I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me? I almost kicked his ass.
We had a stare down. Yeah, we had it was an intense moment where Joey goes, I'm not gonna walk around with a big toxic log in my ass.
Because Devin doesn't realize that, because he goes, I take one dump every 24 hours, big log. And then I go,
Not every 24 hours.
well, whatever. However long you're hauling these big logs around.
You're
You're-
misrepresenting the science here.
You're storing a huge log.
Splash
that's-
Mountain Costa.
Exactly. And it's seeping into your other organs, too.
Yeah.
So you're hauling around a seeping log.
They take
It's
it,
heavy.
The shit
It's
comes out and the picture gets taken.
But no, I almost fucking grabbed you by the britches.
Devin's like, you should really think about psyllium husk. You give me your arm, and you cut his arm.
I've actually never heard you so happy about something.
I'm
years.
telling you, my life, like all of yours, it used to be revolved around constantly, like knowing, like you show up to a place, you're gonna need to like take, your shitty dump.
My favorite part of the
shitty
day.
Yeah.
Your shitty fucking.
You're also neglecting the
mud
fact that I
shits
love
and-
shitting.
No,
I love
it's-
shitting. It's great.
It's occupying a lot of time. Like you guys need to maximize your efficiency and just
Shit
get
maxing.
on the psyllium. Yeah.
No, it's like actually being healthy is one of the ways that it's okay to spend time on. So if I'm releasing
You
toxins,
guys come over here and literally, like,
I release
all of you
toxins.
take, like,
I haven't.
10 dumps.
I
It's
haven't.
unbelievable.
I've done it like once.
You
I have
guys
not in a
always
long
need to
time.
take shits
Joey's
wherever
the
we
shitter.
are.
I don't need to.
Joey's the shitter.
I'm trying to be.
Joey's
efficient.
constantly fucking, he's like his ass is like a diarrhea well.
Yeah.
You go, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think of it more as like an escape hatch. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
You're flushing toxins. I've gone through the whole thing a million times. Devin
also-
doesn't get it. He doesn't understand science.
Yeah. Also, having diarrhea is the furthest away from being gay. Also,
Oh yeah, you have these big gay
these
logs
big
that look
logs
like
coming out of your
cocks.
ass. Faggot. It's crazy.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know you'll take
We're
it,
straight
your
as hell.
boyfriend.
We're pissing out of our ass like straight guys.
Sure.
Anyways,
Sure.
And I was like,
by the way,
I'm going
Joke
to stay
World,
over
I'm
here.
coming for you. You bitch.
Don't say anything until the no, don't. Joke World's a good man.
No, he's not. He's
yes,
a
he
fraud.
is. Joke World is doing his
Joke
best.
World's a fraud.
No, he's dealing with a website that is rampant with fraud.
Sure. I'm not going to go into it, but Joke World, you know what the fuck
Joke
I'm
World, this
talking
could
about,
all
bitch.
end. Hate Watch needs to be in the bracket next year, and that's all I'll say
Now,
for
keep
now.
me out of your shit bracket.
No, we want to be in it.
No, we don't. It's worthless.
No, we need it.
Who gives a fuck about Joke World? Elephant Graveyard. Go negative more often. Maybe I'll care about you then.
How about a Graveyard do an episode about fucking Joke World?
Yeah,
How about
now
that,
we're
huh?
talking, and I'm going to give him the ammo that he needs.
Yeah.
This is the opening scene.
Joke World's a good
Elephant
man.
Graveyard.
Joke World's a good man.
Fuck him.
This week, my life was threatened by a drunk man with rampant diarrhea.
Okay, well, now I have to explain what's going on.
No. We'll talk about it later.
No,
we'll
you
see how
can't say that and then expect me not to
we'll bring
explain.
it next week. Let's milk
Stop
it.
right there.
We gotta wait for
you
the
can't do it.
competition
That's
to be
terrible
over.
podcasting to not now explain. And
We gotta wait for the
stop
comp.
right
The comp's
there.
gotta
I
end.
refuse to
Joey.
let you do what you're trying to do right now. So here's my experience. Last night.
All right, well, let me explain the beginning.
Hey, bud, I'm trying to. This is terrible potting. Let me try to tell the goddamn story.
Let me explain the story.
Last night, that's what I'm doing right now. So last night, I started it. Last night, I get a panicked phone call from Devan, and it's an otter. It's like you get a lot of these if you're friends with an otter. So I'm used to it. Yeah, I'm used to these calls. So he's like, "Oh my god!"
Let me set up the history here.
So he goes, "Oh my god, they're rigging the vote. I think Ardu Garbage is cheating. They have
something was
bots."
up.
So I assume, like always,
Little context.
Devan's being hysterical.
Little context.
So then,
Let him add some context. Come on.
no, guys, shut up. This is gonna be fast, and then you can respond.
I'm not responding. I'm adding to it with you.
So then, yeah, you take a turn. I won't cut you off when you do yours. Jesus Christ. This is, holy shit. So I go into the votes, and they're losing by like 500 votes or something. It's not a big, deficit. So I'm like, okay, yeah, how is this cheating? But then Devan convinces me, okay, I'll get some bots myself. I know how to get bots. So then
Joey's the king
I
of
get
Filipino bots.
Yes. So I buy 1,000 votes, and I'm like, okay, done, you win. But then I'm about to go to sleep. We're still on the phone. I see they go up by 1,000 votes.
They were.
And now go ahead and give.
All right. Well, so listen, all day, Lemon Party, I've been making jokes to everybody like, hey, rig it. No one was really rigging it. We just had fans like that were supporting and voting a lot or whatever, right? And we were up by like fucking 2,000 votes. We're all at the bar, and I'm like, damn, we're fucking killing. We're really going. All right. And I don't care, but I do because last year it was rigged against us. We never promoted it, and we were still like having a good chance. And then fucking some other podcast, Rick Glassman's podcast, pumped the numbers up out of nowhere.
I always thought you were lying about that too until I found this whole web.
No,
of fraud.
these guys like to act like they don't care, and they're texting their producers, and they're going like, "We can't lose to this fucking. Are you fucking kidding me?" They're like throwing shit at their producer. I know it's happening. So we are just doing a grassroots thing and winning by way of just having some fucking, there's some actual enthusiasm behind Lemon Party and shit.
We're trying to do it the right way.
We're trying to do it the right way, and we just keep. So we were having fun with it this year. I keep tweeting about it, like everyone, fight. We got to win this thing. It's meaningless, but I think it would be funny for a podcast that doesn't ever have any guest on to beat all these shows that are like
that would be
big
cool.
shows. So whatever. And if we fairly lose, I'm fine with that. So yesterday we're out at the bar. We're up by like 1,800 votes. I'm like, hell yeah, our fan base fucking rules. We hang out. I get home at 3 a.m. and I check it, and all of a sudden, Are You Garbage is leapfrog. They have like 4,000 votes, and I go,
in the middle of the night. They didn't tweet. They didn't do anything.
No, they never tweeted about it or anything. So I go, I can't handle this. We will fight fire with fire. Yeah. You want to play that game? It's a space race at this point. So I hit up Joey, who's the king of fraud, and I go, let's fucking do this thing. So it takes me like 20 minutes to convince Joey I'm not just a complete sad fag.
Yeah, Joey, explain the metrics. Like how is it impossible for them to get that many votes?
Well, so first of all, it's just like imagine how many people, thousands of people at 4 a.m.
Dude, well, here's the metrics. No podcast has gotten more than like 3,000 natural votes.
No,
so they had like 3,700, and they went from 600 to like 3,700.
It's like Joe Rogan has 300 votes.
Yes.
And then like the next, like Matt and Shane have like 450 votes. And then suddenly in the middle of the night, Are You Garbage, without having tweeted or done anything to promote it, goes up like thousands of votes.
Right.
So at the time, I didn't really realize this. I just thought, I didn't look at the other numbers and stuff.
And in the middle of the night when what side of the world's awake in the middle of the night?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So I'm checking.
My bread and my damn
You're like,
butter.
it's 2 p.m. in Bangladesh right now. They're fucking raping us.
I'm checking
Bing
their
bong.
stats.
I need your help.
Bing bong.
Wake up, Bing Bong. Take your chicken into the backyard. I gotta talk to you.
He goes, microwave your monkey brains and get on right now.
So
Bing bong. Come on, get cracking.
Do not talk to me until I've had my cup of diarrhea, please.
yeah, it's just it's somebody playing with their cobra. So fucking. So Joey and I, we're on the phone for an hour, like cackling, and Joey's got like 3 different Indians. Like we go on Upwork. We're like, let's just do this thing. How much is it? Like $24 for an hour? Let's fucking I just go, just get us ahead. Because this is bullshit.
Sure, just to even the score. They cheated,
So
we'll cheat the same amount back, and then we'll let it run its score. Then
So
it's
we
a
go to
gotcha.
sleep, I wake up, we have like 18,000 votes. But then they have like 16,000. I go, oh my God, it's a race against who's paying for more bots. This is,
And this is why I attacked
started
Joke World first on this, to go into this, is because... So then I started messaging Joke World on Instagram, and I was like... So after we finally took the lead, he instantly made the vote scores hidden.
No, but that happens every year, apparently.
So then he eventually explained, we actually did, that was a weird coincidence. I understand why you think that, but we do that every year. You can check, like everybody knows that. Then I was like, okay, fine. But then,
it's really affecting us because we don't know how to tell our Indian guy how many more votes to pump us up to because we need to see the score.
So we're using 2 different kinds of tech. I'll break down the tech a little bit here. We were using high tech Indians and low tech Indians.
We have Sumi, Chamdon, and Dagmar.
Well, you're forgetting Chandor.
Chandor's a sleepy bozo, but when he's up, he's good.
He's actually like a tech genius, and he's like hacking the way. Chandor is able to see the votes by he can like inspect the code and like interpret it and know.
And like you said earlier, Sumi is like a Dagmar's Chamden.
No, Sumi makes Dagmar look like Chandor. Because Sumi actually has a warehouse.
Me laugh so hard.
Sumi's great. Sumi has a team of Indian guys.
Yeah, they have an actual warehouse.
And earlier today, we were like, Sumi, we don't know how much we're down, but we need this to keep going because we just need we need to at least have a fighter's
She's
chance
like,
here.
Mr. Johnny, I can't do it. I don't know how.
She was tired.
My
She
team
said it's
can't
for-
know if they can't see the score. How's my team don't want to stop? And I said, just tell them not to stop.
Joey goes,
24 hours. I go, get them clicking. They're just click, 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 click.
Yeah.
No sleeping, no eating. Click, click. Okay, Sumi, come on. I go, Chandor's going to be awake any minute. We don't even need you. Okay? When Chandor wakes up, you get 0 if Chandor wakes up. Get them clicking.
So then at one point, Sumi goes, but it is late and it is 4:30 a.m. We must sleep. And Joey goes, no sleep.
I go, wake him up.
No sleep. Wake up. We need this. Because now we're just like, we've created like a thing that we've invested too much time.
Okay, but then here's the point that I was about to make, is that so we also don't know when this round of voting stops.
We don't.
And I wanted to end the bidding war because we keep having to pay more every time you. And 10,000 votes is like $200.
And really quick, I want to say we wouldn't be doing this if it was natural. We're fighting a rig.
Mm-hmm. And
we weren't initially rigging anything.
Yes. I would do it anyway. It's just for fun.
Well, now that we know people don't play fair.
But then so I'm like, well, how do we find out exactly when this round of polling ends so that we can wait for the last minute, pay Chandor for like what the exact amount of votes that we need, so we can stop this bidding war. We're driving each other up. The Are You Garbage Fatzos they keep spending.
Well, they're nice guys. We don't need them.
They're
We're not
fraudsters.
beefing with them.
No, they're fucking pieces of shit and they're fat.
They're
as hell.
fraudsters, or Joke World is a fraudster. And I'm a fraudster too. I'm not going to be out-frauded by a bunch of garbage men.
The Minion garbage men. There's a big-time fraud coming out of Are You Garbage?
They were saying that they thought the Minion machines was a Domino's.
They go, Domino's machine.
It's like, well, now we have these damn machines. We thought it was going to give us pizza, but now it just rigs votes. I guess we have to rig the votes.
Spend $400 on Domino's.
Okay, but so anyways, I go, how do we find out the exact time that it ends? I know. I will message Joke World, but here's the thing. It'll seem so obvious if I just say, like, hey, when does it end? Just curious. When does this round end? You'll know that I'm doing fraud. So here was my workaround. I go, hey, Joke World, big fan. I work with the Are You Garbage guys. And we're just kind of curious. When does this round end? Meanwhile, he can see the votes skyrocketing. so now he sees that and he's like, oh, this must be fraud by Are You Garbage. And if it's not, then it's fraud by him. So
I don't think Joke World's fucking rigging anything.
Well, it's one of the two options. I don't know what it is.
Hey, listen, it could be an Are You Garbage fan that paid. Maybe they have some psycho fan that just is doing it for them. I don't fucking know.
That's actually a legitimate possibility.
It's probably not them.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
They likely don't
The
care.
moment of clarity he just had is so funny. Oh, yeah.
I guess they have,
Okay, maybe somebody else did it.
No, there's no crazed fan who's spending
They're a much
hundreds
bigger
of
show
dollars.
than Lemon
Much bigger
Party.
show,
Much
yeah.
bigger show.
But who's spending hundreds of dollars to win this? No offense, Joke World.
I think it's a thing where
I think
these.
sham of a contest.
I think it's these. I think a lot of these people just go. They get down to the why, and even though it doesn't matter, they go, "Who the fuck is Lemon Party? We're not going to lose to some whatever show like that."
Or Joke World's like, this is not going to be good business. If Lemon Party wins, that's not a great video for me to make. However, if the big fat guys from the Garbage Men win, then I could do a video.
The Garbage Men.
Big fat guys from the Garbage Men,
do
they win.
Iron Man numbers if they win. So
Maybe.
let me suppress.
I doubt that.
So I'm trying to stop the steal.
Joke World is a good man. I support Joke World. We've been fucking around. I don't want the Lemon Party fans to be too crazy. I know there's been a lot happening today.
Last thing on this, I'll say though, Joke World, I kept kind of pretending that I worked with the Are You Garbage guys, and
Joey pretended to work for the Are You Garbage podcast and then admitted that they were rigging.
No, yeah, so
he's like, listen, man, I'm sitting here with Foley
I got
and
Kevin and
right
Foley
now.
and laughing their friggin' asses off, and when because he responded to my first message with just like he's like LOL, and I go, yeah, LOL, we're the LOL, and me and Kevin and Foley are doing that too. We're laughing over here too, man. I go, but when does the round end though?
I love you so much.
And then I go. Then he clicked on my profile. He realized that I pod with you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And he saw. So he's like, I know you don't work with Are You Garbage. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fucking just be straight up with you.
So
dude.
then
I go, I don't, but I do suspect fraud by Are You Garbage. And I
suspect fraud.
And then I said, okay, here's the info that I have. I gave him the stats and the hourly breakdown, the timeline, everything. And then I said, also, you send me the IP addresses from their voters. I promise you it's all proxies. And then Joke World goes like, yeah, I'll look right into that. Back to his day. He's okay with fraud, at the very least. At the very least, he's complicit and he knows about it.
I
He's doing
don't know
nothing
if they have the capabilities to handle it getting to this extent.
Oh, that's so easy to handle. It's so easy.
I mean, I think they're just running a contest because they do what they do and they're just trying to help and whatever. I don't think they know.
So I told him I'm going public with this.
Going public.
I said, do you have a response? We're going public with this. He didn't respond.
Oh boy, well, this is the response.
We had a huge back and forth.
We're going public, Joke World. Listen,
Wait, this is public. This is it. Yeah, I gave you a chance to respond.
We're just letting you know there's some holes in the system here, and after a while, it's hard to just stand by and keep getting fucking raped by the system.
Turn a blind eye. Yeah, it's
we're being raped by the system.
Mm-hmm.
You're freezing us and breaking us.
For Christ's sakes! Joke World, there's ballot harvesting going on.
You're burning us!
You're burning us!
Joke World, you got our legs and arms pinned. You're jacking us off against our will. So.
I was on the phone with Joey for an hour last night.
We were having so much fun.
It was 4 a.m. I got home hammered, and I checked it, and I was just like furious. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm in bed. I have my covers on. I called Joey. I'm laying next to my phone, and Joey's like, all right, DC, let's look into it.
But then once I saw that they were doing fraud...
Yeah, because every minute their votes would go up, and I was like, well, it's the middle of the night.
That was getting really tired, though. After like an hour, he was like, okay, this is good. I'm like, my eyes are like closed. I keep nodding off. I go, you wake up. We're going to stop them right now.
Joey screamed at me. And then I go, all right, but I go, well, listen, we got Sumi, Chamdov, and Dagmir. Let's see how it goes in the morning. And I wake up, and we were up. We had like 18,000 votes. We were up.
Yeah, we ended up like 20K.
The best part was we didn't understand how they had so many more votes too. And Joey goes, the first message I had this morning was, DC, I think this Indian went rogue. I think he got pissed or something, and he's voting for them.
There's a text on the group chat this morning that killed me too. It's just Joey goes, I got mad at my Indian, and it's a screenshot.
Probably Sumi.
Yeah, I yelled at my Indian this morning.
Sumi, I guarantee you.
My Indian.
Sumi's a sweetheart. They're all great people.
So, to clarify on that point, I was completely wrong. I was so confused by the bot behavior that I was like, is this like a way to extort more money from me? Like they pump up my opponent's votes, so now I have to pay them for more votes. And then I realized, no, that's impossible because they would still need to buy proxies for both. So they'd be giving them, they'd have to spend money. They'd be losing money.
They'd be losing money. So something's up.
It's Joke World.
It's a fraud.
Or it's the Garbage Man, or it is
a fan.
And that's a way, like, that's a possibility that it's like, I will not consider it all. But yeah, it's a 1% chance or something that it's a crazy fan spending hundreds of dollars.
All we ask for is a fair system here, a fair democracy. Democracy dies in darkness, and we just wanted a fair election. And, we were having a grassroots fucking movement happening, and then they tried to like rig it like we're Bernie. We were Bernie in 2016.
Yeah.
And the problem with Bernie is he didn't fight dirty, and we're gonna fight back dirty. So also after this, we have Chamdov is on he's gonna wake up soon, and we
Chandor's
will
awake.
Did he respond?
Yeah,
did he respond?
Yeah, we could pay him for 10K.
We were gonna pay him
now.
for 10K, 10,000 votes.
200. It's $200 for 10K vote.
We're gonna pay.
Do it right now.
Do it right now. I'll Venmo you $100 right now.
We'll go back to the pod. I'll do it.
We'll get back to the pod because we don't know when this election ends.
It's so funny.
Wait, when does this election end? Hold on, Ben's texting.
We think we've like.
We're ahead. We're ahead. We're within what?
Sick.
We're ahead.
How much?
How much, Ben? Hold on, let's call Ben right now.
Call him. Let me check if.
Are you on the Bluetooth?
Responding.
No, but I can just put it up to the.
Okay. I mean, if the Are You Garbage guys see this, they're gonna be like, "These are the most insane people of all time."
We're not.
I'm wearing sunglasses. I'm sweating. I had a UFC glove on.
Of course, we look nuts. Benjamin,
I was up all night screaming at Indians. Like, what the fuck is Joke World?
Like, who the fuck are these guys?
Who's Joke World and who are these guys?
Come on, man.
Jesus
Enough.
Christ.
I mean, how much can you play with your daughter?
They're just texting you too.
He's probably talking to Sumi.
Unbelievable. It's because it's on, he puts his phone on fucking Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
Well, so where did you see that we were winning?
Okay, so somebody said the margin is 1K, but AYG votes are growing.
Oh my god!
So 1K is much closer. Maybe maybe Alex actually got us some votes.
I think we maybe did. So then.
Oh no! I bet fucking Sumi woke up.
I think Sumi woke up. I think Sumi woke up.
Sumi woke up. Sumi. And now Chandor, I can do another 10K. Should I?
Yeah. Just let's fucking bury him.
Can you tell him that 10K can carry over to the next round? That should be allowed.
No. Oh, if we win, if it expires before the 10, no, he's gonna be able to execute on 10K like within an hour or less.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
I'm gonna say 10K right now. All right,
incredible stuff. You're part of a network.
I'm telling Ben we're paying Chamdov for 10K too, just to make sure.
10,000 more votes, please. For Lemon Buddy. 10,000 votes for Lemon Buddy, please.
Oh, what is that?
He gave his score because he's also monitoring the score.
Okay.
So I just said 10,000 more votes. And
10,000 more votes.
He'll do it. I'll say send proposal.
Beautiful.
Send location. All right, that's
all right. Beautiful stuff.
Incredible stuff.
Incredible stuff.
One more time. What is the line?
I go, Shumi makes Dagar look like Chandor.
I like how you get their names wrong every time.
I can't. Who could keep track?
Who could keep
kills
up?
me.
It's one of the funniest lines I've ever heard. Sumi makes Dagmar look like Jamdar.
Fraud is
Oh, it's so fun. This was so fun because once something is up, it's like you get like carte blanche and be like, all right, let's fuck
By
around
the way,
with
thank
this.
God I choose not to use this for like actual monetary gain, like my fraud skills.
Right. Yeah, you're
Because,
really
good Lord,
you're amazing.
I do it for prank calls. I do it for like fun little votes where I have nothing to gain. But I could so easily just defraud.
It was so
people
funny
for
last
millions.
night. It felt like when you like bring something to a scientist and they're initially they like write you off. They're like, no. You're being crazy, and you have to fight them. Like, no, I'm telling you, like a scene in a movie,
Like like a symbiote.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Tinfoil hat
you're like,
guy.
I'm telling you, check the math. And so the first 20 minutes, Joey's just berating me, telling me I'm a crazy maniac, bozo,
Get out of the
retard,
house.
kook. And then 20 minutes in, I hear him on the phone. It's like, because I just had it on speaker, and then like some silence passes, and Joey goes, hold on, something's up here.
yeah, like a little thing moved a little bit. And he's
Yeah.
like, whoa,
He
okay, that
goes,
shouldn't be
DC,
there.
I am seeing some fraud.
You broke the ODD event horizon. You went through it. He's like, hey.
Fuck. Well, I don't even know. How do we get back into Baldwin after that?
I don't know.
Why not? Yeah.
This week. All right. So this is Baldwin and Hilaria on the show The Baldwins.
Have you anybody watched the actual full eps?
No, it's on HBO. I've been thinking about it, but it feels like it's just a bunch of fucking it's just making them look good. It's not, it's not like he's sitting there talking about like, listen, when that bullet went straight through her eyes.
I felt alive for the first time in 20 years.
I just want to see him talk about being a murderer. But this is on his relationship with Ireland Baldwin.
Pay attention to what
Is
he's
that
saying.
the little pig?
He's standing.
Yeah.
Is Ireland the other piggy?
I think so. The daughter?
You know you're a fucking little pig.
You big fat pig.
She was like 4 years old, and he's like, you fucking pig. You never pick up the phone.
Because you know you're a little fucking pig. You know that, right? I'm your father. You're a little 8-year-old. You're a pig.
Hey, probably playing with your rubber ducky in the tub, aren't you, you fucking idiot?
You're probably face down in a trough right now, aren't you, you little fucking pig? I think he's been sober since that incident.
Look at his eyes, though, man. Well, he is
Isn't that?
good.
It's insane. That's the
He
eyes
is
of a sober
so
man.
tired,
that makes no
dude.
sense.
He's
guy-
an old guy. He's
he-
a fucking... How old is he?
He looks like
65?
he is obsessed with sleepovers. He looks like he's constantly getting no sleep, and he's waiting for his mom to pick him up.
He looks like he stays up on Call of Duty.
He stayed up all night playing Call of Duty.
He looks like he stays up all
zombie
night
levels.
contacting Indian call
Yeah.
centers to rig an election.
He looks like he stayed up all night fucking punching in the tank cheat code in GTA. He was just riding around town.
You're talking to me. I'm sitting looking, I'm going. And he's looking at me going, yeah, the show and this and that and this. I'm like, you have like a baseball bat that you stuff into your pants every day. How does that work for you?
What?
Oh, let's move on from that subject.
Wasn't on my list of.
What the fuck did you
I
just
felt
say?
it had to be.
I'd watch your tone if I were you.
Because you're real fucking brave, stand behind that camera. Saying this shit to me. All right.
Alec and Hilaria Baldwin are taking a trip down memory lane. The two told their oldest daughter, Carmen, all about their first time
gotta
meeting
skip
each
this,
other.
lady.
Can you imagine being this excited about what you talk about? This is your job.
No.
Who is this?
Stood up
Just some
the
lady that
Access
works for
Hollywood.
Access Hollywood. Just
Oh, they have a wet. They
I met your
they
mother
go
in
on
a
YouTube.
restaurant in New York. She was with two friends of hers.
Why-
I was
what
with
the
my friend
fuck?
Brandon.
He looks dead.
What the hell's Brendan? What do they bring? Like, this is the show.
Simple Jack.
They go, here. Here's our retarded pedophile friend, Brendan.
We met in the red room.
He comes with us everywhere, Brendan.
Yeah, little boy pussy makes him happy.
We're at this place, and with my two girlfriends, and we're drinking a glass of wine, and my friend, she hit me. She like whacked me. She's like, "Hey, shh, Alec Baldwin is looking at you." Did you even know who Alec Baldwin was? I knew who he was because I had seen Working Girl a few times, because I really liked Working Girl. So
And
I
one
leaned
time I was filming with my iPhone, and he pointed a gun at me.
over, and he was looking at me.
goes,
And I winked
Sweeties,
at him.
don't
because
listen to your
that's,
mom.
like,
She's a
the cringiest
stupid
thing that
beaner,
you
okay?
possibly do, but you know what? I was
You're
like
a pig,
at least
she's
one
a
glass
beaner.
of wine.
Shut up.
And when I was leaving, I had to walk right by him, and
Together
he
you guys
took
make
my
chorizo.
hand, and he said,
Making me hungry together.
Imagine my life, coming home every night to a pig and a beaner.
I've had the taste of blood, and I show absolute restraint, not blowing the head off of everyone in this fucking family. It's the only time I was happy.
I mean, honestly, it's a miracle my wife hasn't made Al Pastor out of my shit daughter.
I want to cook her underground.
I know you. And I was like, okay, well, at
Sometimes
least now
I think about putting a little pineapple slice on top of my daughter, biting her stupid pig head off.
Yeah, hey, why don't you bite down this apple, pig?
I have some guacamole salsa I want to put on my daughter's head, a little pineapple, chop her fucking stupid pig head off.
Some parents say time out. We say luau. That's what I say.
it's being cringy too, because that's like a really bad line.
Worked like magic. Look at it. Look at us now.
Then, while eating with two of Alec's friends who are
A
visiting,
lot of people don't
Hilaria
trust the
talked
guy who shot a cinematographer. I shot a cinematographer.
So Alec Baldwin walks into the room while this lady's talking, and she gets shot right through right through her eye,
Like a Mo
like
Green.
Mo Green. Yeah.
their 20s.
He's on a rooftop 2 miles away. It's like the perfect shot.
He's like Chris Kyle.
Age difference is
Curves the ball.
there. I'm always insecure. Even when I went to have dinner with him, I felt like it was a big deal for somebody to bring me out to dinner. I mean, I was in the land of like you split the
That's so
check,
retarded.
and it was a big deal.
Sorry,
that
John.
he,
There's that other Baldwin
paid
brother.
for dinner.
The one that's
I
crying.
didn't take
Steven?
that
Yeah,
lightly.
Stephen Baldwin's his
And
spotter.
then he just texted back, what do you think about it?
Alec, please stop making me do this.
He goes 2 clicks to the right, but please, can we stop?
He's like, so what's the windage?
26 years older than you, and I was like, oh.
She did date people who were age appropriate for her. When I met her, she was very young, so they're very young. And I meet them, and I was like, okay, I get it. They're very handsome and very super fit
God, I
guys.
do
and
love
It
him.
was interesting as watching.
He's awesome. I love
Hearing
Alec
his voice,
Baldwin.
I start remembering his
Middle-class crowd.
roles.
He's super talented.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Donnie in 30 Rock is like one of the funniest characters
Hilaria
of all
then
time.
joked why she chose Alec.
But I wanted to have my kids, and I wanted them to look good, and that's why.
I'm a fake beaner. Isn't that her whole thing? She fakes being Spanish.
Yeah.
She'll go in and out of an accent.
Her name's also not even Hilaria, right? She like changed her name.
Yeah, her name. Yeah. Her name's like Kelsey or something.
Does she have any Spanish descent?
I have no idea.
I
actually.
think that was the whole thing when it all came out. She's not at all.
Yeah.
It's like a Mackenzie Dern thing. Maybe she goes and spends time in Mexico and she picks it up around them. And
She's like
can't shake it.
transracial, kind of. I think she like.
Transracial.
Lindsay Lohan did that too. Remember, she was like an Arab for a minute.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan
Yeah.
was trying to like kidnap like Arab kids, and she was
gypsies.
just.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And there's that live stream video of Lindsay Lohan being like,
Can we watch that?
That's so
really
awesome.
fast?
That was awesome.
It's so awesome that Hollywood just like melt people's brains.
Yep.
She gets slapped by a gypsy in the video for stealing a child.
you're like you're
Yeah.
treating.
You didn't see this video?
I don't remember
You
that.
start
crazy.
treating like a Yemeni child like a French bulldog. You want?
Yeah, people are stealing Lady Gaga's Yemeni children.
Yeah. Steals Arab kid.
I mean, you're not gonna find.
Lindsay,
Oh wow!
Lindsay Lohan.
What else?
Lindsay Lohan tries to kidnap refugee kids.
John, what else would he have looked up?
Steals
Tell me
Arab
your story.
kid, though.
What?
Okay, let's just watch it.
Let's watch
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Watch it.
So I can help you.
Hello? Hello?
Do you want to stay in a hotel tonight? Do you want to watch movies?
Do you watch a movie, yeah?
It'd be so cool, right?
You like Hello Guy, right?
Watch a movie on TV.
With her family. She's literally the kid's with her family, but Lindsay Lohan has such that American, Hollywood arrogance. She just thinks they're like two like homeless people, like holding on to the kid. They don't. She can't fathom that's their daughter.
Yeah.
Or son.
It's like that video of the kangaroo holding the dog. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We won't let it go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
You should not have them on the floor. You should be a hardworking woman.
You should
I'm freezing right now.
you should stop being poor. It's really gross that you're poor.
How about room service? You never see your parents again?
You seen Mean Girls?
Have you seen Mean Girls? I said, have you seen Mean Girls?
She gets slapped.
Why is she doing that?
I think she gets attacked. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
They
And she
attack
starts
her?
screaming. Yeah, she
That's
starts,
beautiful.
Lindsay starts screaming in Muslim.
You should be doing what you do for your children so they have a better life. And if someone's offering them a home and a bed, which is me at this moment, give it to them.
And then what happens tomorrow when you go back to like the
Excuse me.
Saudis who are taking a dump on your tits for $3,000?
It's trickle down theory. That's what it is. Trickle down going on.
Is this purebred Syrian? This is a purebred Syrian, baby. I want to steal.
She neuters the kid.
Look what's happening.
Okay,
They're trafficking
here's what we
children.
do. I am going to take your child. We are going to hop on the flying riverboat and go, and go to EDM festival in Israel. Hyundai.
Inshallah. Inshallah. I won't leave until I take you.
No, look, come. I got
Now
a
I know
bed. I
you-
hate Jews. I mean, it's perfect.
It's really crazy how committed to the accent she is. It's just actor sociopathy, like the schizophrenic actor brain.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There also is, I will defend her a little bit because Daniel Cormier does this, and it does help when you're talking to somebody English is not their first language. If you sort of like adopt their cadence a little bit,
It helps them.
It helps them like understand.
I said this on the podcast, but in China, I thought like my wife's little sister was being offensive, but you speak in like fucked up broken English because it's easier for them to understand.
Yeah.
You go bathroom where? Show me bathroom now.
Yeah, it's less words.
Yeah, so you just talk dumber, and they're like, they understand.
My dad used to do it with like he needed like he would like have some Mexican guys from like Home Depot that were like helping him like build something for whatever a day or whatever. He would speak broken English like it really helped. Like he would do an accent too. He'd be like, if you can bear a dog, that will be great. And I'd watch
think
him
that
just
works.
horribly. I'd be like, "Oh, you fucking!
Well, that's too much.
You liberal retard!"
Nah, that's perfect.
My
He's
dad,
probably nailing it.
my dad would be like, "Jose, if you can, see, I go write your check after the job." And they would just stare at him like a deer.
Like, thank you, Daryl.
I speak English.
They're like, Daryl, I'm not sure why you're doing that to us. Daryl, I went to Yale. The economy.
Daryl, we're Chinese.
So then he goes,
My mistake, I'm so sorry.
And then they go, thank you, Daryl. I understand now.
Finally, Daryl, we have to go though.
"We got it, Daryl."
Okay, yes, Daryl, we will build the wall. I get it, Daryl. Thank you.
My whole family has such black names. It's so funny.
Yeah, I really do.
My mom is Daryl, or my dad is Daryl with 2 R's and 2 L's. It look on paper. It looks like his name is Darrell.
Yeah.
I'm Devan with an A. Everyone's always called me Devan, and my mom's name is Beverly.
Yeah.
That is wild. Also, remember when Amanda Seales thought you were black somehow?
It wasn't Amanda Seales. You always get this wrong. It was some other. It was a
I fucking swear to
Felicia
God.
Folks.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Felicia. I remember this.
Felicia thought I was a black person.
That's still
You
wild,
could
though.
be, like,
And Felicia is
incredibly
black, too, though.
light-skinned.
That's still wild.
You could
It
be
was
incredibly
ridiculous.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
still wild.
Amanda Seales. No, I've never.
Didn't she
Had
stay
any-
around a little bit?
She was around, yeah.
Yeah, but we never spoke.
No, she would bomb at Hot Tub
She was
or
a
whatever.
terrible comic that then turned into like cultural critic person that somehow mattered out of nowhere and kind of like bad comedic actress.
Yeah.
I, for some reason, thought that she was like one of your friends. Or not your friend, but like
No.
in the hang a little bit back.
No.
I think if I were to walk into like Jack's apartment back in the day and she was there, I would have turned right around like the fucking like the Simpsons.
God, I didn't know there's black people here.
I go, oh my god, a real black person. Anyway, back to Lindsay Lohan pretending to be a fucking Muslim.
Don't with me.
She's about to fuck.
You're
don't fuck
ruining
with me.
Arab culture by doing this.
You're ruining-
Give me your hand.
Do you like Zanku?
There.
She's all like,
I'm just trying to steal your kid! Hey, get out of here!
Oh, shut up.
She's even doing like an ethnic yell. It's very funny.
She is. She's doing like the hey.
In her defense, that was Brock Lesnar in a burqa. You know?
She didn't know that was Islam Makachev. Or in her defense.
I'm like in shock right now.
I'm like in shock right now.
She looks so
That's
freaky.
such a crazy moment in time that she was pretending.
You're watching PBS.
Shut up. Why is it's SNL? Okay, I thought YouTube thought I wanted to watch PBS Kids, which I would never.
Because I'm not horny right now.
Damn, that is so funny that she was like went that crazy. She was trying to rescue Syrian refugees with pretending to be like an Arab person.
She seems to be doing better lately.
She's fully bounced back, yeah. They're doing a Freaky
Okay.
Friday too. And
She bounced back.
Yeah, she bounced back.
Yeah,
I'm always rooting for
what
her.
a
I'm
glow
not
up.
even
What a glow
joking.
up. Yeah. I mean, Amanda Bynes did not make it out.
Oh, damn.
She's a Dale Tech.
No, Amanda Bynes. It's tragic. I used to love Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, it was
very funny.
She was amazing. She was like
incredibly funny.
She was Kid Lucille Ball when I was a kid. She
Dan
was like
Schneider casualty.
Actually, extremely
talented, and now she looks like Marilyn Manson. Was bloated.
Yeah, she was in rehab with my brother.
Yeah,
I've talked about this, right?
I bet she sucked off your brother.
She was sucking him.
Yeah.
Admit it.
Yeah, she was sucking him.
She sucked off your brother, and your brother goes, "Thanks, faggot."
He doesn't even know what it means. He just says it to chick.
He just says, "Yeah." It's just
But he's kind of annoyed.
It's like dude to him or something. Oh yeah, poor Amanda Bynes, man.
Yeah, that was the rehab when my brother got kicked out because he cupped a fart and threw it in someone else's face.
What a king. What an absolute king.
I think he was calling a gay guy in the rehab a faggot, and they got into like an altercation, and then he cupped a fart and threw it in his face, and the guy was like, I'm done. Then someone had to call my dad and be like, hey, so your son was kicked out.
He's like, I don't give a fuck, faggots. I got a Ferrari.
Yeah, look at Amanda Bynes.
Before and After Nickelodeon Part 2, Amanda Bynes.
By the way, I had such a crush on Amanda Bynes. When
Yeah,
I
I
was a
think
kid.
everybody.
What was the movie? Big Fat Liar.
Yeah,
loved that movie, and she's
Giamatti's first big role, actually.
She's the man, I believe.
Yeah, she's the man.
Yeah, Giamatti's big role
Was Big Fat Liar first? His first big role was Big Fat Liar.
Is that that can't be true?
Yeah, it is.
It kind of was actually.
He was Pig Vomit in the Stern movie, and Big Fat Liar in the same. Like it came out like right at the same time.
Crazy. Damn.
Yeah.
Yep, there's Schneider.
There's Schneider.
What a cuddle bug. What a sweet guy. He's a cutie pie.
He actually, when you watch the doc, he didn't technically do anything.
Yeah, it was the other guy.
He was just running a weird place.
Yeah.
Being a Marine.
Really?
But then all of his workers were pedophiles.
Yeah.
I thought he was fucking kids.
No, he was just.
No, that one other guy was
The
like
other guy
actual
was
psycho.
Peck, Brian Peck.
Brian Peck.
So he was constantly inappropriate, and he would.
He was inappropriate.
And he is a pedophile, but yeah, he like always was able to not act on it.
Yeah.
He would just get really close, goon
I don't
essentially.
buy that.
Well, no
one came out and said he ever did anything really.
Well, we're kicking him out of the Maurice Club.
Look at him right here. All he wanted to do is he wanted to take Amanda Bynes home, and he was like, "How about you and I, a couple bang bangs?" He goes, "How about I get?" He goes, "How about I get Uber Eats and DoorDash going at the same time?"
He has like a foot fetish though, for sure. That's a real big thing with him.
Yeah, he's
like Tarantino for kids.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Imagine being a fat pedophile who won't take his shirt off to go in the pool.
He has an undershirt and a collared shirt.
He has a collared shirt and an undershirt on in a jacuzzi.
That's so
That's so sad.
You're like an embarrassing pedophile. You will have sex with children, but you're like, I don't want you to see my man tits. He's business casual in the fucking pool.
He's crazy.
He's nuts. He's a nut job.
I do not breaking any news. Big story. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's Amanda Bynes.
Wow.
Have you not seen her?
No, I've seen her, but she looks even worse than this.
I haven't seen those eyebrows in a long time or something.
I saw her at the Target on Sunset like a few months ago. It was jarring.
She looks like Bad Baby's mom.
Yeah, fuck.
What the hell?
Yeah,
she looks
tragic,
like
dude.
A mortician.
She does.
Put her together.
No, she actually looks like she looks like she was like pulled out of a lake.
You know what she looks like? When somebody tries to restore an old painting, but they can't. They're not good at painting.
Yeah.
And they I don't know how to make eyebrows exactly.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a doctor to find a moth in her mouth.
Also, I do think it's hilarious that she's trying to get that tattoo removed in her cheek. Like that's the problem.
Like that's the issue. Yeah. She goes to her
Jesus, don't zoom in like
she goes to her stylist and she's like,
and after
God
Nicola.
damn it.
Oh God.
She goes to her stylist. She's like, give me the Scorsese eyebrows. Anyway, poor Amanda.
Yeah, that's the Hollywood chip theory. You know what I'm talking about?
Amanda.
What?
The Hollywood chip theory is that like when you're a child actor, they put a chip in your brain, and if you don't get it fixed or serviced, it malfunctions and you lose your mind. That's the big conspiracy.
Yeah, the chip in your brain is ketamine. That they just start doing at a young age.
Keep snorting these chips that are supposed to go in my brain.
The chip is a cock, and your brain is your ass. For some reason, it knocks a screw loose, though. I don't know why.
It's so tragic how common that is, though.
I know.
It's fucking, it's sad. I did love Bynes.
Love Bynes.
God damn.
I mean, Gosling made it out. He was in the Mickey Mouse.
He never had the ultra fame though at a young age. He didn't get famous
Who
till
was
way
super
later.
famous? I mean, Kurt
Justin
Russell's probably the most famous guy.
Justin
child
Timberlake.
actor.
Yes.
JT.
Or no.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Kurt Russell was a child actor.
Oh, yeah,
that was very famous, and he was famous his entire life.
Zendaya might be the most current famous child actress.
Yeah. Gomez.
She still seems like a child actress to me.
Yeah, she's a fully grown adult.
Zendaya looks like she still plays in forts. She looks like she she was in a movie where she's like a guy's wife.
Yeah.
And I just didn't buy it.
Challengers.
And then another movie with Denzel Washington's kid.
Oh yeah, Malcolm and Marie.
It's just the whole time I'm like,
it feels like you're playing house.
She looks like she fucking has like she scraped knees and she's been out in the
Why
yard
is she
all
your
day.
phone background then?
Great ass in Challengers. Though.
Really, it's unbelievable.
I still haven't seen that.
She finally showed herself in Challengers. Great ass, but actually not enough. Didn't show herself enough, and that's hey, shame on you.
You sure it's not a body double?
No,
Pretty
it's her.
positive,
Pretty
yeah.
positive. It's her.
Are you guys watching Righteous Gemstones?
I love it.
I watched that one episode, the Civil War one.
Yeah,
Dude.
I watch it.
That was great.
Uncle Baby Billy's penis.
Yeah, I saw that scene too.
So I watched an interview with Danny McBride, and he goes, "Yeah, so we'll hire body doubles to come in and use their penis for the scene. Like that wasn't Walton's penis." And the guy who showed up just failed to mention that he had no balls.
I noticed that. His sack was like a turkey
Completely
neck.
hollow. It was
like a
turkey neck.
Yeah.
It was jarring.
That's so crazy.
So I looked into it and I was like, thank God I found an answer because I was like, there are no balls on that cock.
Wait, so people have no ball? He didn't have cancer? Or
This
something?
guy who wants to show his dick on camera for HBO has no balls.
But
I don't know.
But he has a huge dick?
No, it's like a normal penis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him.
It's clearly like a fetish he has, for sure.
It looks like a turkey neck. Like it's like just a strip of skin with no testicles.
How does he have no balls?
I don't know.
Isn't that illegal?
But you also can't press him on it. There's probably illegal repercussions if you go, hey, where are your balls, by the way?
But it's racist against dicks?
Cancer.
But
why
also,
would you have no balls?
Some guys' balls don't drop.
you don't have none. You always need
You
one.
always keep one.
Oh, you can have no balls.
This guy had no balls.
But why?
I mean,
get
what
blown off
but
or
also what a slam dunk. I mean, that's
A Maurice bit him off.
if I were creating that show and some guy showed up with no balls, I'd be like, yes, that's perfect.
Yeah, for a comedy
Yeah,
show.
thank you,
Yeah, that's
God.
great.
Another thing, you got uncorked at some point.
Uncork me.
That's the funniest thing.
This week,
Uncork me. I want to be uncorked. This week, Karen Feehan, please uncork me.
God bless you, joke world. This was all joke.
Oh, let me apologize to everybody.
All
by
comedy.
The way.
We're
I'm sorry.
fucking around here.
Sorry, Joke World. Sorry to the garbage guys. I jumped the gun and I started thinking about this. Where I'm like, damn it, when this comes out, am I gonna feel bad about this?
no, it's so funny.
No, it's ridiculous.
Okay, good.
No, it's
We're in comedy. These
Yeah, it's
people should all
hilarious.
get it.
Also, what did I really say? I said they're doing fraud. I didn't say they're
And
not
we
funny.
fought fraud with fraud.
I really didn't say anything mean. I just said they're fraudsters.
no, you called him fat.
Yeah.
Which they
They're
are.
fat fraudsters.
Yeah.
I'll stand by that.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't say
said-
anything
you just-
actually mean.
I spit in facts.
They
I'm
say
a
they're
fat,
fat
I'm
on the
drunk.
show.
I'm a fat drunk. I'm wearing sunglasses
Yeah.
inside.
I don't think they'd be offended.
UFC.
It would kind of go against them being, comics that they
Exactly.
are to have some problem with that.
We're
Also, we're not.
broadcasters here.
They won't. They don't want to ever have to even know about us, so they won't. This won't come across them. I imagine.
Good.
Maybe it
Who
will.
knows?
Somebody might clip it and send it to him.
Hope it does. Hope we go to war with Are You Garbage?
Apparently, the We Might Be Drunk producer you were saying was on our Reddit.
Oh yeah. So Devan did a very funny act out of Normand and
Sam Morrill.
And so Devan did a really funny impression of it that you should do. Maybe do another one right now. Well, I'll finish saying this. So somebody clipped it, posted it on Reddit, and then the producer of their podcast came to the comments and said, by the way, this is like great. You should come do it in the studio and we'll like put you in each of their seats and like edit it together. So like the guy, he loves it. And
Yeah.
it's undeniably funny.
That's cool if that's actually him.
It is. I clicked on his name and I went through. I wouldn't give you fake news on stuff like that.
That's the thing with movies. They've all gone to like streaming now. So it's like a movie that used to be in the theaters like for like a month is now just like on Netflix like immediately. And maybe people aren't like watching it as well as they used to in the old days because it's just, you're at home, you're tired, you fall asleep or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's the thing, everything changed. The movies, it's all on streaming. It's just, it goes and goes. You don't even, you barely recognize what's out.
Yeah. What happened to let's all go to the lobby,
Those are my favorite comics, by the way.
What happened
not
going to the
kidding.
lobby?
Love Mark Norman, love Sam Morrill.
They're actually my favorite comics right
Just
now.
a joke.
But it's a very good impression. You should keep doing it. But next time, we'll do it. We'll do it more next time. But I do love them, actually. Not even being sarcastic. Fat garbage guys, fuck you, joke world.
Good night.
Good night.